Enough is enough. It's time. It's time. Way! There you go. New man. Now I gotta shave. What else is new? This week in customs. Let's do it! Well, we are back after quite the hiatus there. I think 3 months. It was, shoot, since the last time I got a haircut. And as you saw from that video, it had been quite a while. Yeah, this man can still grow some locks. But hey, let's jump right into it with this episode. We're going to start off with this pretty amazing Sentinel Customs by Matthew. Worked on this for quite a while. The sculpting is pristine on this thing. Man, those colors are great too. Really like this custom. I saw it develop from its early stages, and that's what a guy can do when they have sculpting skills, which I do not have. Yeah, let's take a look at another Sentinel. This is going to be a different style Sentinel. It's going to be a weathered Sentinel, and talk about working on it for a long time. This dude, House of R, was at it for quite a while, and you can see the attention to detail. This thing has been through some wars. It's surprising it even functions still. But from the bullet holes to the scratch marks to the rust, everything is really well done on this Sentinel. And I gotta tell you, working on a project with such a large figure is not an easy task. And man, he did a magnificent job. Even added the details at the bottom of the feet. Really smart there. Really like it. Really appreciate it. And speaking of other talents, man, we're just seeing from sculpting by hand to just meticulous details on that weathered Sentinel to something that's 3D printed and riboblito. Riboblito. You know me and names, but Rob here does some fantastic work. Some of his printed heads are the best in the business, in my opinion. Really nice work on these Sentinels. Throwback to the old school Sentinels, like the colors. Ace Outlaw Customs put out this Iron Fist a little bit ago. Which one is it? The Immortal Iron Fist. It's from a comic run that I did not read, but I like the design on the pants, specifically on that one. Double Flip Customs. I'm going to be featuring a couple of his customs on this episode. This is a Snake Eyes. See the attention that he does there with the highlighting, even on the black, and it just helps the figure stand out. I've learned a lot just from watching his custom, just seeing where he highlights. And then when I've worked through my own projects, I've actually brought up his customs to mine. I'm going, this would be a good place to put some additional paint here, and it stands out. Shinigami Customs, really nice looking Batman. I am one of those guys that really like the soft goods with the plastic. I'm not much of a Mesco fan where it's clothing all over the figure, but I do appreciate the look how that cape just makes that figure look more dynamic. I know I say that a lot, but it really stands out to me. It really works for me. Pave Customs with this really cool Shield off-road vehicle. I almost did it. Went and even found the vehicle, and I'm like, man, I'm working on too many customs, but what a cool display piece, right? And what he did there was just add some love to the paint. I think he moved things around in the vehicle, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me see if he has this other video. The video is going to show us a different angle. But yeah, it's a vehicle that really works well. It's one of those cheapy vehicles, but look at the transformation when he added paint. Really nice job. Made me want to do the figure, and I may still do that in the future, but too many customs to work on right now. Krob the Creator with this Mangog. It's a huge figure. You can see him. He's stepping on poor little Thor there. This was Mangog appeared in a recent run, and by recent, the last couple of years. It was really an interesting storyline. I think Aaron wrote it, right? Jason Aaron, I think that's the artist or the writer's name. But this Mangog is very accurate to the book. Well, he would have to be about human size to be accurate to the book, but it's a big figure and it came out pretty nice. Nice attention to details, especially in that face. Love the teeth, how the teeth came out there. Great job. Thanks for sharing. By the way, if you want to have your custom appear on This Week in Customs, when I get around to doing an episode, you have to hashtag your custom This Week in Customs, just like Hottest Fuzz Customs did here. Power Girl, is she a Kryptonian? I think she's just known for those big bobos, right? That's that's the character I know. It's the character with the big bobos, and very accurate to comic book representation. Even though I have not read anything with Power Girl in it. Christina Conan, just a master customizer. She is at the top of the game. My favorite part of this custom is how those claws came out. Really, really spectacular looking. What are those, just bent nails? And I don't want to just call them just bent nails. I mean, they're really nice. I'm guessing that's what they are. I don't even know if that's true. It could be something else. But magnificent custom as always. Laundry Room Custom doing a pyro. And so he did that collar piece himself with Procreate. He does show that on his channel. And I thought he was going to show us a backpack. Oh, yeah, he is. So as you can see, he's done. He's attached some magnets. And he's going to have a couple backpacks here. This is a way that you can accessorize your figures if you're one of the people that like to take photographs a lot. He's added magnets to this. I don't know if I can fast forward the video. I don't think I can. But so there you have it. I really like the look of that backpack, and I think there's going to be a second one, but I'm not going to have time to show it down here because I want to move it. Go check him out, check his page out, and then you can see what I was going to show. All right, DF Action Figures, always crispy paints, crispy photographs as well. He's added some. Oh, you see how he was able to bring out the sculpt on the face there to his Iceman. Obviously, the red and black uniforms stand out, but he's got some frost that he's added to that figure, and it looks really, really nice. If you want to read where that Iceman's from, you can go to that comic book right there, The Heart of Ice. DWRX Dave, calling this one the Plague Doctor. I thought it was a Moon Knight. Maybe that is, but I really like that head sculpt, like the leather work, like the attention to details. I'm not sure if he sculpted that or if he got that from a figure. Regardless, it looks awesome. Always nice customs from you. JT Naldo. Okay, this has to be my favorite looking Hawkman that I've seen, and there's been some really nice Hawkman customs. And this is the way that I prefer a Mesco custom to look like. This is definitely on the money Mesco. The pants are so nice. Really nice job on this all the way around. Just an impressive looking custom. Really nice. If you want to see more, go to his page. I'm going to be saying that about all these guys. The Quintesson Syndicate. He is a Transformer customizer, and he did that from scratch. Those of you that are not familiar with the G1 Transformers will go, this is magnificent. If you're a G1 fan, that actually looks nicer than Fans Toys. It's more accurate than the Fans Toys one. Man, congratulations. Amazing work 9 weeks ago. Finally being shared on here. Wings Customs likes to do these off-the-wall characters that people are just not paying attention to, but he obviously is. I can recognize some of the parts. He sculpted that head. I don't know who this character, the Fury. I haven't read about him in the comics, but you can see he's very unique looking with his feet, his arms, and the weapons that he's using. Obviously, that head is unique to that character. And nice photographs. Came out really nice. Good. Jacob's Toys. Here we go with Weapon. Is this Weapon H? Yeah, Weapon H. We're going to have a couple Weapon H customs right here. And you can see the way that he attacked this custom. And you're going to see a different style of custom, but it's going to be the same character. One Oak Customs using the movie figures and turning them into comic accurate. Man, that head sculpt came out so good. Really nice color choices too. He's going to have a side-by-side comparison. You can see the original figure, which was a pretty cool looking figure, but he has updated it to make it look like the comic versions, which I wish they would have given us. Mescopolis showing off Sebastia. These guys are Chinese customizers, and this is on the Monster Venom. He's got a pretty nice looking Brock head there. Yeah, dude, that looks awesome. Nice job in the transition. Let him know what you like to play. Let him know. One Up Customs again, appearing with his Korg. This was one of my favorite customs that he's done. He's obviously using the Thing as the base body. He's done work all over the figure, particularly to that head. I think the head came out very Korgish, and this is the yellowish version of Korg. I know he comes out also bluish in some of his appearances, but I definitely like this version better. It looks like he's using some of the MCU Black Dwarf part right there, or what did they call him? Is it the Black? I can't remember his name, but there you can see his kit bash, how he built it up, and man, nice work. Good work, man. Keep it up. Double Flip Customs, already talked about his shading. You can pay attention to it, and here in the Cyclops, man, that's just a little bit of airbrush work right there, highlighting where the sun would be hitting the uniform, and it just gives the uniform a more 3D appearance. I'm not sure if that's the best way to describe it, but it looks so nice. You guys got to get an airbrush, or those of you that are customizing, and get over that initial learning curve, and then you'll start putting out some amazing customs. Inhaled Farts right here with this really cool kit bash. He's using some of the MCU, now of course Ultron. This is obviously an Ultron custom, but he's using the Spider and Ultron pieces. I wonder if he put it in here. Go to his page and you can see the kit bash a while back, but that was a really nice work. I think that's one of my favorite customs that you're done, because you know the head actually scales with the figure. Mike Customs right here with this Hydra goon. He's using the Doc Ock body and Nuke's head. I think that's what it is. Repurposed Nuke's head, but really nice overall look to that custom. Made me want to do something like that in the future, but too many customs to work. I'm probably never going to get to it. Small Scale Adventures with his Red X. Really nice shot too. Love that background. Nice photograph. I don't know who this character is. He looks cool. Some sort of ninja killer. Kind of reminds me almost like a Red Hood character, right? Is that what he is? Yeah, nice looking design. Bargain Bin Customs. Wow, this the Spectre is just a great piece. That, you know, you put that in your collection right there, it's going to display, it's going to stand out. Obviously, that's Jim Corrigan turning into the Spectre. Yeah, good effects. This is one of customizers that does Mesco style customs, but I almost prefer his to the actual Mescos. All right, Mecha Toy Lover. This is the Weapon X, or excuse me, the Weapon H custom that I was telling you about. I think this is a Hulk figure that he's repurposed. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is a kit, but I mean, I think this was a Hulk statue that they put out, and maybe statue is not the best description of it, but it is a statue. And then he added all those parts. And a thumbs up. Yeah, I'll give you a thumbs up too, player. All right, Hot as Fuzz Customs with his Amazo. And this is one of his iterations. Really cool design for the character. I'm trying to remember who did you use as the base body? I can't tell. I can't even tell if it's a Marvel Legend or not. It can't be a Marvel Legend. Look at the articulation that you were able to get out of this. Is it a Marvel Select? What is that under there? Put it in the comments if you guys know. I'm trying to think of which. Could it be a Toy Biz? No, I don't know if Toy Biz did that. Those hips. I think the only Toy Biz ones that have hips like that were the Beast. But it's usually Marvel Selects that do that. But look, to get them in this pose, that's great. That's a great look right there. That's awesome. Nice job on that custom. Shinigami Customs with Kite Man. Come on, dude. I know there's some people that have done Kite Man before, but this is done really, really well. Such a unique character. I'd want something like that in my collection, wouldn't you? Yeah. Awesome. I can appreciate off-the-wall characters, right? That S&N Customs doing a Two-Face. I don't know if he ever finished the full custom, but I did want to showcase how he built this up. He's using that electro head. It's a great head sculpt, and that he's built up the scarring, and he really got a pretty neat result. I want to see the finished custom. All right, coming towards the end, nearing the end of this week's episode, Crunchy Cheeto Customs. Who is this character? And I know she's an X-Men, but I forget. But really good use of clear parts. That's having vision when a toy comes out and going, ha, perfect. I can use it for whatever her name is. Somebody, Friggin' Fig says, Excellent Smithers. Is that the character name? I really don't know. But I have seen it in an X-Men comic. I just don't remember the name. But there you have it. I was hoping that we would see that toy. So I'm sure people are going to want to borrow that idea. All right, Ace Outlaw Customs with his Killer Croc. He's using the latest Gamerverse Abomination. Build the figure, and the head turned out pretty nice. I like what you're doing on the chest there, which you're not currently showing, but people got the idea. Go check him out. He's got cool customs. James Roseborough using the same figure, but what he's done is he's made his own Abomination. He's obviously repainted the figure, and he's done I think that's the original head under there, and he's sculpted over the original head to make a comic book style Abomination. And I think this one right here is my favorite custom that you've ever done out of all the ones that you've worked on. Really like the soft goods with this Hulk, and he's using it looks like he's using the first appearance Toy Biz Hulk, probably the gray or green Hulk, same head sculpt, and he's using the gray Hulk, and that just looks awesome. Where'd you get those pants, man? Those are some big pants. Big pants. Look good. 1987 old 442 with his Prime. This was a character that the comic book was terrible. The character design was pretty awesome. I think it was an Image, but he really did a great job sculpting that P on his chest, and the character does look like he did in the comic. I don't know if he shows off. You can see the how big Prime is. There was also a white suited version of this character from what I remember. I still remember that. It wasn't Liefeld, was it? I just remember him having some weird small feet, but really took me back, reminiscing some of the comics that I didn't like very much in the 90s. All right, Terrorist After Hours. I think that's probably a Black Panther base, or maybe I'm wrong. It looks like a Black Panther Mesco base, but man, that is a cool looking Black Manta. Perfect look for him. And I think that's the multiverse Black Manta head that he repurposed for that body, and that body was perfect to do that custom. Really nice job. All right, Weapon X custom with his version of Dragon Man using one of Riboblito's heads right there, and he's got that's going to be an Abomination, the old Abomination Build-A-Figure Bath. And then he's got those wings from Annihilus. I believe those are Annihilus wings. Really nice coloring on that custom. And I think it's sold, so it be gone. Demonic Poo Creations. Talk about 3D design. Dude. Oh, he's been coming out with some amazing stuff. This is pretty awesome. This is from the Immortal Hulk, and that is the Abomination. And, dude, I think you absolutely nailed it. You did that 3D printed design, right? Yeah, I think you did. Of course you did. That looks awesome. All right. And speaking another of Riboblito, he's leveling up, man. He's taking this absolute carnage to the next level, higher than anything that we've seen yet. And this is his design, but go check it out. He's printed it out. He doesn't have the joints that he wants for that figure yet, because this figure, because of the way it's built and designed, it's really hard to have it pose standing up, and he needs stronger joints. But man, talk about nailing the character perfectly. He's got it. Go check out his page. And that brings us to the end. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring you some more episodes, get back onto a regular schedule. I've really had a lot of things going on in my life, and I've had a lot of stress and pressure. So I've decided the best way for me to handle it was to be creative. So that's why I've been pumping out customs for my own page. But I do enjoy looking at other people's customs. I just have not had the energy. So 20 minutes later, hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed. If you didn't like it, well, I guess you can hit the thumbs down button. I'm sure the trolls will do that. They've missed me. They've missed me. But I've missed you too. Thank you for hanging out, and I will catch you on the next one. Share with a nerd friend. Go, go, go right now. Yo.